President Kashim Shettima, just Honorable members, the Honorable Minister of Health, the Honorable Minister...
Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Those words remind us why we are here. Tonight is a declaration that no matter our differences, we stand together in brotherhood and sisterhood to renew her health, to renew her confidence, and to renew the hope of Nigerian women and girls. This initiative would not be possible without the vision of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. By establishing the Office of the Senior Special Assistant on Women's Health, Mr. President has placed women's health firmly on the national agenda, sending a clear message that the health of women and girls is a national priority and a cornerstone of Nigeria's development. In under 3 years alone, maternal deaths in Nigeria has declined by 15%, saving over 7,000 mothers annually. Now imagine that progress multiplied across every state, every community, and every family. That is the vision of His Excellency, Mr. President. RenewHER, rooted in the Renewed Hope agenda and aligned with the Health Sector Renewal Investment Initiative, has two transformative pillars. The first is the Women's Health Nigeria Digital Media and Advocacy Hub, a tech-enabled, AI-powered platform that will deliver trusted, evidence-based health education. This hub will be our national voice for women's health advocacy and for raising the health literacy of women and girls in Nigeria. It will inspire healthy seeking behaviors, combat misinformation, and restore confidence in our healthcare system. The second is geo-targeted national campaigns across Nigeria. These campaigns will directly empower communities, linking women to services, stimulating innovation, and creating economic opportunities for women. Because when women are healthy, they are productive. Their children are healthier, school retention of our nation. Women's health is more than a social imperative. It is an economic multiplier. RenewHER is not the vision of one office. It is the work of many. With the Nigeria Governors Forum championing policy dialogue and state engagement, the Nigeria Governor Spouses Forum advocating for women's health across the nation and all the way down to the grassroots. The Federal Ministry of Health Statewide Approach Coordination Office, via initiatives like MAMI, providing alignment on national health priorities, and the Ministry of Women Affairs, driving gender equity and ensuring policies reflect women's lived experiences. And civil societies, development partners, healthcare workers, and the private sector who remind us that progress is never made in isolation. RenewHER is here to convene, to amplify, to facilitate, but most importantly, to collaborate. Together, we form one voice, one coalition, one movement. To every Nigerian woman and girl watching tonight, RenewHER is for you. So let us leave here today, united in one purpose, to renew her health, to renew her hope, and in so doing, to renew Nigeria's future. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
What the issues are, to bridge the gaps that exist, to build on already existing infrastructure, making use of both.
The vaccine is not safe. So I learned that if any child take the vaccine, the child may not be able to conceive. So when the
population and quite a large number of young women and girls in the target population benefited when this HPV vaccine campaign was rolled out.
We hit
very safe for our children. So I was very happy that my child has taken it because I know my child is now safe from cervical cancer. So I'll be able to correct them about.
on behalf of the United Nations Resident and Humanitarian Coordinator in Nigeria. At this historic occasion, the formal inauguration of the Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Women's Health and the launch of RenewHER, a bold and visionary women's health transformation initiative. Excellencies, tonight is not just another ceremony. It is a turning point. For the first time, Nigeria is declaring at the highest level that the health of women is not a side issue, it is the foundation of national renewal, human capital, and economic prosperity. The reality before us is sobering anyway. Nigeria still accounts for 30% of global maternal deaths, with about 82 women lost every single day to pregnancy and childbirth complications. Only about 1 in 3 women of reproductive age has access to modern family planning, leaving millions unable to make decisions about their own bodies and futures. And the economic cost is also staggering. Studies show that for every naira invested in women's health, Nigeria can gain up to 9 naira through improved productivity, stronger families, and reduced health costs. But these are not just statistics, they are human lives. They are the story of Amina in Sokoto, whose children were left behind when she did not survive childbirth. They are the story of Ngozi in Abia, who struggle daily because the nearest health center is hours away. They are also the story of Fatima in Kano, whose access to basic maternal care gave her a safe delivery, and today her little child is in school, ready to build the Nigeria of tomorrow. This is why RenewHER matters. Her Excellency, Your Excellencies, through this bold initiative, Nigeria is giving a new narrative, a nation where no woman dies given life, where every girl grows up strong, healthy, and educated, where women's health is recognized as a driver of economic growth and national pride. On behalf of the United Nations, I commend the government of Nigeria and the Office of the First Lady for this vision, and the Governor Spouses Forum. The UN country team, through UN Women and other sister agencies, stands ready to work with you to strengthen systems, expand access, and ensure that every Nigerian woman and girl, from the bustling cities to the most remote villages, can live with dignity, health, and hope. Distinguished guests, tonight is both a celebration and a call to action. Let us commit ourselves to make RenewHER not just a program, but a promise fulfilled for every mother, every daughter, every sister, and every generation to come. On behalf of the United Nations in Nigeria, I warmly congratulate the Presidency, Her Excellency, the First Lady, and the OSAP Women Health Team. May RenewHER shine as a beacon of hope and transformation for Nigeria, Africa, and the world. Thank you. I was standing here representing the resident coordinator of the United Nations, who could not be here because of other duties. Thank you for listening.
Together, they are ensuring that the needs of women and girls are placed at the center.
And the Gala and Awards to complement this remarkable evening. Tonight's event is no doubt a demonstration of the commitment of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to closing gender health gaps through strategic advocacy, technology-enabled infrastructure, multi-sectoral coordination, and community-driven approach. That is what we First Ladies do, community work. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, women's health in Nigeria at the moment is experiencing tremendous improvements owing to the sincere commitments of the government, both at the national and subnational levels. And to represent the subnational level, we have some of the commissioners of health present here today. And the huge investments committed to strengthening primary healthcare services and maternal and reproductive health. While challenges driven by systemic cultural and socioeconomic factors abound, the less favorable statistics on women's health in Nigeria is on the decline, and efforts are being sustained to ensure further decline as there is expanded access to healthcare services for women and girls. While RenewHER is more than an initiative, it is a renewal of trust, access, and outcomes for every Nigerian woman and girl, transforming their health from a peripheral concern to a central pillar of national development, prosperity, and economic empowerment. In this regard, I commend the proprietary of today's launch of this enviable initiative, which focuses on maternal and neonatal health, sexual and reproductive health, adolescent health and menstrual equity, nutrition and preventive care, healthcare workforce and access, and community coalition building. These priority areas of the initiative, you will agree with me, align strongly with the work of the Renewed Hope Initiative of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, as evident in the programs and interventions of the Renewed Hope Initiative in these areas to promote and support the economic, health, and welfare of women, girls, and youth in the country. Sharing this drive in our state, Kwara State, the government has consistently prioritized women's health. Also, my office and the Ajike People Support Center have complemented the efforts of government through various statewide interventions in maternal and child health, cancer awareness, access to family planning, and prevention of gender-based violence. With the launch of RenewHER, however, we remain committed to expanding these efforts, scaling up mobile clinics, empowering more community health workers, and bringing essential services closer to our communities. Also, as chairperson of the Nigeria Governor Spouses Forum, together with all the members, some of whom are here today, I am made bold to say that this initiative will find support in every state of the Federation. Collectively, as a forum, we share the belief that every woman and girl deserve access to quality care regardless of their location, income, or background. We will, in this light, continue to work with state governments, primary healthcare centers, faith-based institutions, and the private sector to ensure the goals of the RenewHER are not only met, but sustained and institutionalized. Excellencies, distinguished guests, collaboration and partnerships are no doubt the new normal in accelerating action, achieving remarkable impact with laudable initiatives such as this. Hence, I commend the Nigeria Governors Forum, our first partner, the Nigeria Governors Spouses Forum, the Federal Ministry of Health, the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, the Maternal and Neonatal Mortality Reduction Innovation Initiative, MAMI, and the Women in Healthcare Network for being partners in fostering this drive. Commitments made here today, I am convinced, will translate to sustainable and community-based solutions to driving the transformation of women's health outcomes across communities in Nigeria, as the RenewHER initiative is poised to drive measurable health outcomes while creating economic opportunities for women through behavior-led financial reward systems, digital wallets, access to microgrants, skills training, and support for women-led health innovations. Please permit me to use the occasion of today's launch of RenewHER initiative to enjoin us as stakeholders, civil society organizations, local and global aid agencies, and private organizations to generously support RenewHER initiative, as in so doing, we are creating veritable platform for women to access not only qualitative healthcare, but also building the capacity of our women and girls to be conscious of healthy living. Once again, congratulations, Dr. Adana Steinaker, your team and your partners for the success of this event. And I congratulate all awardees. I know that is coming later. It is my belief that the awards that are being given today will drive everyone to do even more to make women's health a success in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Together, they are ensuring that the needs of women and girls are placed at the center.
Sense to its women. Maternal health is the heartbeat of every family, the compass of social stability, and the truest index of national welfare. A society that neglects the well-being of its women and girls cannot lay claim to building a functional nation. This truth applies as much within the intimate walls of the family as it does in the architecture of our national priorities. That is why I share in the spirit and mission of this gathering. This mission places women at the forefront, and this inspires our resolve to build on the programs already in place to address maternal needs. Out of this collective commitment emerges today's launch of RenewHER, a presidential women's health transformation initiative designed to serve as a national engine of collaboration among all stakeholders in a campaign for a healthier Nigeria. This is the wisdom behind designating a focal person in charge of women's health as the presidency, an office that will work hand in hand with the Federal Ministry of Health and a statewide approach coordinating office SWAP. Our aspiration is to ensure that women's health priorities are embedded in every state, every local government, and every community across the nation. In this collaboration, we also count on the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs to secure women's voices, rights, and priorities in every policy and program. We count on the Governor's Spouses Forum to mobilize grassroots action in every geopolitical zone, building trust and momentum in our communities. And we rely on all ministries, departments, agencies, and development partners to push progress, eliminate duplication, and achieve results that endure. RenewHER is an answer to one of the nation's most critical prayers. Beyond delivering trusted health information and services, it connects women and families through an innovative AI-powered national women health digital hub. Through this hub, We will drive geo-targeted national campaigns on maternal survival, adolescent health, preventive care, workforce strengthening, and community coalitions. The initiative also reinforces existing national programs such as MAMI, while complementing the efforts of our development partners and the international community. These are practical steps to empower women as health champions and entrepreneurs, linking health to economic power and national prosperity. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, maternal mortality is a shame against which we must all rally. We owe every girl child not just the eloquent promise of a better tomorrow, but the certainty of a healthier one. Yet we cannot guarantee this in isolation. This future rests upon the collective commitment of all, whether as public institutions, private actors, ministries, or development partners, to champion the cause of the Nigerian woman. I therefore assure you that this administration shall continue to serve as both umbrella and catalyst of our collective interventions across all arms and tiers of government, until the promise of RenewHER becomes the lived reality of our women. And now, with deep gratitude for the unity of purpose we have witnessed here today, and with the mandate of the Nigerian people, on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, I hereby, with utmost regard, unveil RenewHER, our presidential women's health commitment. Thank you. May God bless the women of Nigeria and all champions and advocates of women's health. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
I'm privileged to cherish forever to unveil on behalf of our leader, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, RenewHER, a presidential committee towards addressing the challenges of the women of Nigeria. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations. We, of course, have officially launched RenewHER, and now we will take the order of photographs. Right after the official unveil, now that it has happened, we want to take pictures. So, like a group picture, please. And right after that, today is here as National Coordinator of MAMI, and is also representing the Honorable Minister of Health, Professor Mortality. Thank you very much for being here, and congratulations. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Dr. Adana. Thank you very much. May we all please rise as the President takes his exit.